Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, across country, around the world. Welcome back to Cities Skylines. I had a request from viewer Nopius, I believe, N-O-P-P-I-U-S, Nopius. He noticed I was using a different UI and asked what else I was using for mods. So I figured I'd start at the mod screen and go through that. Stock mods, hard mode, limited money, unlock all. 25 spaces could unlock them all. That was the first one I downloaded. But then once you got to the Colossal City, the biggest city, you just got the rest of them for free. So the first mod I have on is unlock all, but you got to pay for it. Not that the price is ridiculous. It goes up only a few $1,000s, I think, for each next tile, all the way up to the 25 tiles. But having to pay for it keeps it a little bit more honest. Next is the automatic bulldoze. It bulldozes the buildings that are already abandoned or burned, so that notification saying burned building isn't floating in your face all the time. The tree brush, so instead of just plopping one tree at a time, you can press I believe it's the plus and minus keys, and it actually makes the brush get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you can plop more trees at the same time. Also, by right-clicking, you can remove trees in a bigger section if you want to delete trees from one area of your map, and put them in a different area. That lets you do that, because the trees have a finite number. Extended building information mod. So that's, if you've noticed when I've pulled up buildings, it has all those extra little, not graphs, but bars, where it shows, fire, police, health, elementary school, high school, university. It shows all those stats that helps to learn what a building needs to continue its upgrading. Because stock, it's okay, but this is much more helpful. Extended public transportation UI that lets you get into the list of transport lines. Just a little more accessible for editing that stuff and seeing what's where, instead of just looking at the map and having to slide over a transport line. I haven't gotten into those yet for this game. Might soon, now that we have a few main roads, at least a few bus lines up and down those. We'll see. First person camera, so you can go to street level and see it first person. That's what I used an episode or two ago when I was looking at the clock tower. They said it looked like Back to the Future. Let's see. Hide UI, toggle the games. Oh yeah, I haven't used that one yet, but it's there. Sapphire UI and Emerald. Okay, so the Sapphire is, I believe, what is used to reskin the UI framework, and then the Emerald skin is that silver skin that I have installed. I really like this skin. It's just more appealing, more pleasant, and the way it's organized is a bit better. I just like it. The stock UI is okay, but it's kind of boring and black. But this Emerald one is I really enjoy it. City Vitals Watch. It shows up over here when you're in the game, and it will show you electricity, water, sewage. It'll show you, I think, a total of 15 to 18 things, depending on what you want it to show. So that helps with that. The last two mods, Improved Assets Panel. That's here in the assets. I'll show you that in a second. American Roads, Americanizes roads. It just different paint stripes on the ground. The white dash is instead of solid white, I think, maybe. But it just looks more American as opposed to the stock, I think, is kind of European. The Improved Assets Panel, though, back to that. The other assets panel, these would all just be in a big list, and it's kind of tedious. Here, it lets you filter. So you can go to all, or you can go to, where'd it go? Parks. I actually just went through and turned off a fair number of these, because the beach ones, I'm not going to use those right now. There's one or two other ones that were turned off. Oh yeah, I downloaded some golf courses. This image makes it look like they're all the same thing. And there's 8 of them. They kind of clump together. Anyway, I might play with that at some point, see if I can build a golf course, because there are a few golf courses in the area. But this is the Improved Asset Panel. It lets you filter through the different assets instead of having it all in one big list. So, here's your interchanges. It's just helpful to be able to search and see these things. Oh, that's cool looking. I have, and I've honestly downloaded or subscribed to some of these, and I forgot. A lot of things what I subscribe to are growable buildings. Growable residential. Whoa, did the game just freeze? No, it's just a little slow. But growable residential. Because the game is great, but stock models are... it looks very repetitive. So I've got a lot of residential. These are just generic buildings. Oh yeah, big parking lots. Down and out burger. Some of these guys, oh geez. Some of these I'd used before for other things. Oh, soccer field shows up there. That's interesting. Instead of in the parks. Yeah, and these are office towers that are growable again, just to flesh out the models because there aren't that terribly many. One asset that I really found that I like later on, once the city progresses, is a 4x4 solar parking lot. So it serves two functions. It is a parking lot, and it is a power station. It gives you some power. So I've actually expanded cities and put like, you know, a cargo train station in one spot. No power. Plop down a 4x4 solar parking lot, and that cargo station is powered, at least until the power stretches around. Props. Oh, right. These, I haven't played with this yet. So this must be the speed limits for US instead of in miles per hour instead of kilometers kph. Dude, I'm trying to see what else. No. Trash. Yeah, the recycling center. I do like that. Oh yeah, movie studio park. For some reason, it puts this as death care. I do not know why. I can't. Oh no, I don't want to do that. And I can't. I don't know if it works. I haven't played with it yet. But I don't want it to be plopped and then have it populate as a cemetery, because that would just be weird. Yeah, I've played with a few things, but oh yeah. And a few cool, yeah, metro stations. Because the stock station is okay, but I think some of these are kind of fancy. And trains, I looked at those already. Airport. Playing with the airports a little bit. Ooh, oh yeah, I forgot about some of these. What was it, Big Bite? This one never actually worked. Oh no, I know what I did. I put two of this airport and, oh, that's what it is, has advertising, whoop-de-doo. But I didn't put a regular airport, so neither of them were working. You do, just like anything else, you have to, helicopters for hire, cute. You have to have a regular, a stock, oh, it's not, of course it's not going to be here. You have to have a stock station, like a train station, a stock train station, before you can get the custom train stations to work. I think you might have to always have one regular station or airport or dock or whatever. You have to have that one stock working in order to get the rest of yours to work. Anyway, like I said, I'm going through here and kind of cleaning this up a little bit, turning off a few that I don't feel a need for, but I'll be with you in the city in just a moment. Alright, we're back in San Bernardino, the Inland Empire. Yeah, here's that city vitals I was talking about. Ooh, electricity's getting down there a little bit. But this shows you an overview of all your vitals, all your stats, all those graphs, instead of having to click through them one by one in the info views. And then you can go into settings and turn a few more on, like fire, crime rate, education, healthcare availability, things like this. It is quite useful, kind of nice to just look at one glance all those things, and you can dismiss it, and then just, boop, it's back. And if you want it, it stays ghosted like that, so it's not a huge deal. Wow, electricity already? Again? They just keep on keeping on. So we'll take care of that first. Are you empty? No, you are emptying. Emptying, yes. So we'll go ahead and take care of that real quick. Electricity. Coal plant. I know, I'm importing all the coal to do this, but it's what I'm doing for now until we get to, solar. Oh, geez, we have to get quite a ways to get to solar. Oh yeah, here's that covered parking. I do like it a lot. It's cool. Serves many purposes. All right, so let's see. Last episode, we reached our goal of 15,000, and this is still slowly populating up here, so we still have lots of space where population could fill in. Probably take it up to like 16,000. Obviously can't do much with this yet, although I could start expanding up to here, but our residential demand is not terribly high at the moment. Yeah, residential demand's fairly low. So we'll keep on, I guess, with industry. Yeah, we'll plop some more industry, keep people happy that way. Although I think we have plenty of money and we're making plenty of money. I think I want to expand, like I said, a Del Rosa here, and I think I'm going to try doing an overpass and doing a really small on-ramp, off-ramp, and just squeeze it in by the edge of the map if I can. That'll help alleviate some traffic from here and from here as well. That, and then also I want to take, I think, this road, stretch it down, because, like I said before, Del Rosa ends, and then we have the airport here. Not there, that big, but here, probably about here, depending by the size of the game, or the airport size in the game, about here, I'd say. Anyway, this road here, Tippecanoe, will then shoot straight down and hook up to the freeway. So I think I'm going to take a few moments off camera and hook up those on-ramps, and I'll share with you how that went and my struggles that may have been with those. So I'll be right back. Alright, so this is up here at the Del Rosa on-ramp, off-ramp, and due to the constraints of having the city limit right here, I couldn't build anything on this side. These tiles? No. Tracks? No. This piece of freeway over here, because they both were extending... Oop, wrong thing. They both extend... See how they both extend over out of city limits? I can't build anything on this whole stretch, because it would consider it out of city limits. So I made this funky abomination of an on-ramp, off-ramp here. And we have some like this in the area, more in Orange County, where it's, you know, a curlicue to get on and a curlicue to get off, and then a shootout like that. Not too terribly many. No, well, we have a few, but they're in Orange County. Anyway, it works, and wow, look at all those garbage trucks on their way up there. So anyway, it works. It helps. Now that I have that, whoa, look at all that freight. Yes, good. All the freight's going down Tippecanoe to, yeah, I did the Tippecanoe on-ramp, off-ramp, and then I did the Waterman Avenue on-ramp, off-ramp. And again, if you know the area, we all know there's no giant river flowing through San Bernardino. We have the Santa Ana River, but it's more of a, it's a river basin. It's a wash, and there's not usually much going on there, as water-wise. But again, to get water to my citizens, water in, and the poopy water out, you had to have a river. So unfortunately, it creates these fun little bridges, and I guess there are some little bridges. They're not, you know, fancy-looking suspension bridges like these, very modern-looking. They're just flat, boring bridges. I tried. The game wasn't happy with it. Or if it made it to where it went like, merp, it sloped down into the water, and it just looked kind of ridiculous. So I had to improvise and compromise, and this is what I have. Yeah, they're not horrible, not terribly realistic, but they're not horrible. Anyway, so that's got that grid kind of set up. Yeah, these are not perfect. This one's a little bit askew to get it to line up correctly, but it works. It gets things flowing. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like a lot of freight are using the Tippecanoe access way, which is exactly what I wanted them to do. I wanted it to cut down on our heavy traffic in this area. And actually, now that I have that and Del Rosa, they could shoot up this way if they want to. Let's go in and add some heavy traffic bands. Because, wait, let me see. Yes. So for downtown, I think I'll trim Seacom Lake back. Whoa, stay to the road. There we go. I'll trim that back, but I'll add the heavy traffic band for both of those. Let me take and stretch this right up to here. And to here. Well, actually, we'll have downtown SB. No, actually, you know what? No. Let's give... Whoa. No. Not what I wanted to do. No, stop it. Really? Why are you creating new... Oh, I never... I never zoned anything for the industrial. That's why it's being weird. Ay. Anyway, I'll zone all these big roads for industrial. That way they have it. Boop. Take that over to there. That up here. And we fill this in. Anyway, I'm going to zone all this in for the industrial zone. I'm going to put the heavy traffic ban for these 2 zones. I'll be right back in just a minute. This will be a little tedious. Alright, back from that. Sorry that took a minute or 2. So we have our heavy traffic bans set in place now for downtown SB, San Bernardino, and Seacombe Lake. And I think it's taken a few minutes, but I think it's in effect now. Shouldn't really see any big trucks, maybe 1 or 2, but they're just delivery trucks. The big, you know, there they are, like the big tractor trailer, the semi-rigs. Yeah, they should all be using this, or going up to Del Rosa. I think most of them are using that. Yeah, that's what this was for. That, and they can use this over here, because of course we have this industrial complex here. I haven't set it for this region. I don't think that's really... Is that... Yeah, because that's the industrial complex there. So this is unblocked, so they can come over here and use Orange Show Road, but not Rialto, which is just fine with me. Anyway, so that's that. Good, good, good. And look, I haven't really done anything, and our residential demand has shot back up again. Let's see what it looks like up here. Oh, wow, that has all filled in. That's beautiful. That is just beautiful. So we'll continue a little bit. I think I kind of want to flesh out this little chunk here, because there's, you know, a row of commercial. This is a row of a little bit of commercial and parks. Lots of parks. I think I'm going to play with that for the next little bit and move on from there. So let's see. Roads. Where we're going, we don't need... Yes, we do. We need lots and lots and lots of roads. Nope, not upgrades. Come on. Pull you up. Good. Excellent. So that'll go across there. We'll take this across to there. We'll pull it down. Again, making these the nice long blocks. Nope, too far. Where is it? There. That one. Yes. There's that. Ah. There. And one more right there. Good. Does this have water yet? It does. Excellent. Everything is watered. Awesome. So, low density. Commercial. 4 across. Yeah, we'll go all the way over here to Del Rosa. And then, of course, low density residential. Ploppity, 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 ploppity. We'll do here. And then... Yeah, no, it all butts up to the freeway. Boom. Power levels? Still good. I guess I could have gone back to, yeah, City Vitals. Excellent. Sewage is interesting, I guess. As things move in and out, that fluctuates a bit. Huh. Fascinating. So, like I said, this is Paris Hill. Paris Hill Park. Oh, I think it's called Paris Hill. I don't know. It's just the hill from when I was there. When I used to do stuff there. But, let's see. I went through, and as you saw at the beginning of this episode, I kind of deleted some things. Of course, they're not... The way it organizes some things is interesting. I wish it would put, you know, parking lot left right next to parking lot right. But no, it creates some gaps. It must be something weird in the way it sorts these things. Container parks. And even that does 2 and then 1. Paintball field. Why is nothing alphabetical? Bruh. Bruh. I don't know what bruh is. I'd have to play with that. Golf course. Oh yeah, the golf course. So, like I said before, there is a golf course, like, along this freeway. Probably about right here, because it butts up to this hill. It's on both sides. That freeway? Yes. Yeah, right about here. So I might play with those later. But I just added 8 more things to the mix here that are in the way. Park. Yin Yang. Drive-in movie theater. No. Close, though. So family park. Lush park. Super amazing park. Forest Trails picnic. No. Oh, that's what I wanted to put. I know. Let's see. Tennis. Because, whoop, I know there's a good sized tennis complex right in here. Good. And then also around, whoa, look at all them. They got happy. Also right over here, there's, what size are you? Yeah, there's a good size, oh, what? Good size baseball field. These guys don't feed in anybody, but it's used, and it's quite popular. Yeah, because they're here, and then Tennis courts, again, not to scale, but it throws it in there, so it gives it something fun to see. There's an amphitheater right in here. I used to do a lot of theater stuff there. So there's a big parking lot. So let's see if I can find... I thought I had some small... Oh, that's the end of that. Roller coasters. Soccer field. Tennis stadium. Japanese garden. I'm going to see if I can find a small parking lot or two. I think those might have been at the very beginning. Cultural. Big parking lot. Might have turned that off. Bruh. I don't know what that is. Golf course. 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 I don't want it. I'm just selecting it so I know where I left off. Golf course. Small park. Yin Yang. Driving to the theater. Oh. Thought I had a few more parking lots. Or else they're hiding somewhere else. Maybe in the unique buildings. Who knows? Anyway, it's not critical. I wonder if I might be able to slip in the 4x8, which ends up being an 8x8. What are you? Left? Right. You're left. So, I don't really want to cut into the mountain too much. I'll try to find a smaller one. Or, you know what? I'll just cheat. And... plop. Plop. There we go. That's fun. Yeah, so those are cool. And that helped upgrade a lot of the stuff in that region. They just moved in and boom! They already have... level 1. But they already have nice houses. Education process. Not doing very good. Anyway. Fire, fire, fire! High hazard. Whoa. We don't really... Oh, we have one fire station. For the whole city. Okay. Let us rectify that. A fire station there. Good. Let me put one. We could put a good size one, like the big one. Down here in a downtown. Oh, that's the park grounds. I don't want to put it there. But I'll put it here. Boom. Kind of near the downtown police station. Good, so that'll help a lot of that. And then let me put a small one up in here somewhere, because I'm sure there's one somewhere nearby. There we go. That'll provide a fair amount of coverage. Yeah, let me put one over here too. Boom. Alright, so that should help, and that should actually upgrade a fair number. Yep, I see all the green arrows. Tink, 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 tink. There they are. So... not too terribly much growth in this episode, but some infrastructure setting up, and showed you guys some of those assets. That's all the time I have time for. It's all the time I have to do any recording or anything. Look at all those garbage trucks. This is such a funky thing. This is supposed to function kind of as one big stoplight, but you know, but it flows. It flows pretty well, I think. Yeah, and they're all going to the same exact place, so stacks up a little bit, but it's not horrible. And there's not many citizens, mostly the garbage trucks using that. Anyway, like I was saying, that's about all I have time for right now. Thanks for watching. Should have this uploaded in a bit, and I hope to have more later in the week. Catch you later.